Good morning. It is early on a Monday. I I don't know what I did, but my wheat bread did not rise. And the recipe called for salt and 2 tablespoons of oil or melted butter. Well, I use salted butter, so I thought, well, I'll use melted salted butter and skip the salt in the recipe. But I think when I melted the butter in the microwave, I didn't give it enough time to cool. So I might have damaged the yeast. So then I Googled, my bread didn't rise, what can I do with the dough? And they told me to cut it and roll it and fry it in a pan and make some pita or flatbread or naan. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm saving my whole wheat bread dough. And I'm going to make it again, but I think I might do it with the 2 tablespoons of oil. Or melt the butter and make sure it's cool before I add it. Either way, I am going to do it again because that's how I am. Never give up, never give in. Give it all you got and get the win. So these are my ingredients for saving my bread. Rolling pin, fry pan, and a plate and paper towels to put them on. And then they'll go into a plastic bag and I'm going to eat them. Eat it! Eat it! Don't throw your bread dough away and eat it. So the first thing I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit of flour on here and roll it like the shape of the parchment paper that it was sitting in the bread pan. And then I'm going to take a knife and cut it into friable pieces. Yeah, that's it. So this rolled out very well. And I like how it looks. But now I'm on the fence about how I should cut it. And then I took a piece of select a size paper towel and I'm thinking, well, that's like the size of a slice of bread. So I could probably get some like that. It's not too thick, not too thin. So I'm going to do that. And then whatever's left over, I'm going to, again, roll and shape. But I'll put the cut pieces here. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I've got 2 squares, and then this one oblong, and then these are the ends that I flipped over. And, you know, I mean, I killed the yeast, so it doesn't matter how this looks. So I'm going to fry it up in a dry pan, and then I might add a little olive oil for the next batch, just because they said either or. So, you know, I want to try it all. So the pan is heating up. These are the cut pieces of my unrisen wheat bread, whole wheat bread dough. And then I'll be putting it on this plate. And then transferring the lid to keep them warm. And then we'll just go from there. So I'm going to start out dry, and it's like a minute or 2 on each side, and that's it, and it should puff up a little bit. And away we go, huh? Okay, this has been like a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes, so I'm going to flip it because it puffed up pretty good. And now I'm going to do it for, because I flipped it, 6:09, 6:10. Okay, so that was basically 2 minutes almost on that one side. Let me lower the heat because they said not to let it be smoking. Smoke me! That's from The Mask, one of my all-time favorite movies. Okay, this has like another 30 seconds, but it's looking good. Okay, I'm liking how that looks, and it's puffed up. So now this is set at 350. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out. Okay, and you know the proof is in the pudding. Oops. So let me put another one in, but this time I think I'm gonna put a little olive oil and see if that makes a difference. I mean, this looks fine, but I gotta taste it, you know, see how that is in the middle. But let me add a little drizzle of olive oil and throw another one in. Oops. So I popped these in at 6:15 and a little drizzle of olive oil, and then I used the brush to spread it around. So now we're gonna give that 2 minutes on each side. Did you know if you get your olive oil too hot, if the pan's too hot and your olive oil burns a little bit, it becomes toxic. So I read that somewhere, and that stayed with me. Okay, this has been 2 minutes in olive oil. Oh, that looks pretty. Did you know you can go to YouTube and Google all the scenes between Minnie and Celia Foote, and you can see them in succession. Well, scattered, but I love that duo. The dynamic duo, Minnie Jackson and Celia Ray Foote. So, 2 more minutes. I think I do like it with the oil. It looks browner. So I'm going to have to try the first one and then one of these when they come out. And then I'll make my determination if I'm going to do dry and just wipe the pan out, or if I'm going to do more olive oil with the brushing on. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. So now I'm going to move it to the paper towel. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me get a different one. Okay. Select a size paper towel. Love it, love it, love it. Where'd the lid go? Okay, right here. So let me put that there for a minute. I'm going to turn this off until I decide if it's going to be dry or oiled. Okay, so let's give it all a minute. So I have to take, you know, proof it's in the pudding, so I got to take a bite of the oiled one and the dry one. So this is the dry one, and it was the very first one. So it's warm, not hot, but it feels good. So I'm going to take a bite. Plain. You know, if it tastes good with nothing on it, you know it's going to taste wonderful with butter, garlic powder and butter, jam. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. That tastes just like a slice of whole wheat bread. Just a little bit different texture and a different size, but I took a bite of whole wheat bread. Period. Oh, I took another bite. They said you can make a pita because it would puff up, but that's not enough to put anything in. And you know, when I buy pasta, it's like under $1 at Walmart. So I'll get like 5 different kinds for less than $5. I mean, $4.95, whatever. I think it's 97 or 98 cents a box. And I'll cook the whole thing and then divide it into 12 ounces and put it in the freezer. And then I'll just take one out and I'll you know, microwave it in a bowl, add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper, maybe a little olive oil, and bam, this will go perfect with it. Ooh, I better not take another bite because I gotta try the oiled one. Okay, this is very warm. Oh wow. The olive oil wins. I'm oiling up the pan and I'm going to cook the rest. Thank you so much for watching. Bon appetit. Don't throw away your unrisen bread dough. Just roll it out, cut it, and fry it up in olive oil, and bam, you have yourself whatever you want to call this. Fried whole wheat bread dough. Yum, yum, yum. There is a little pocket in there. There we go. Da 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 da.